I've been busy. I have a few clips here because I actually got silk touch on a pickaxe. And with that pickaxe I've been gathering a lot of spawners. Apparently they become pig spawners and not actual hostile spawners, which is too bad, because it would have been great to have like a big laboratory with that where I could just like turn on spider spawning and zombie spawning and skeleton spawning with a flick of a lever, you know. But this is cool as well. So we have a ton of pigs spawning right in here, and they're making their way down here, where I let them gather to like around 500 pigs or something like that before I smash them with a lava bucket and a potion of harming, which kills them, gives me all their XP and all of their delicious cooked pork chops. So my food situation is kind of set for life with this farm, which is crazy. You might recognize where we are actually as well. I've been busy. Yeah, like I said, I've been busy. Many moons ago, I created this way down here. This is my house, you know. And I made a mob farm. This was quite a long time ago. You know, I made this with iron pickaxes, and the amount of wood I've gathered for this project, it's crazy. I don't know how I had the patience to do all of this, but here we are. And this is my mob farm. And this has not been finished, this place. So I filled this in with stone all the way, so there's no hole into other caves, and I made it pretty on the side with lighting that you can see, and the leaves. I finally made some pixel art here on the wall, like I said I would in an episode like a long time ago. So I made some pixel art here. And if you want to know why there's a lot of paintings and the same painting there, you'll have to go back and watch some of their videos, because that's crazy. We have a bit of storage here as well. I've been gathering a bit of gunpowder and arrows and bones and the feathers. Yeah, they don't drop feathers no more. It's rotten flesh now. So we have a lot of that stuff. And this is where it all leads. And I've been cleaning the place up a little bit, so you can see we have no visible torches, for example, which is nice. We have a lot of glowstone in places. I made these like flower pot things with the cauldrons that you can do now, which I like. I have this dedicated space for making potions, which I am a fan of as well. I really like how this place turned out, and this is my enchanting station with good enchants and bad enchants and stuff like that. Something very useful in this version as well. This is the version that introduced enchanting. Have some. No, I can't feed you. This is the version that introduced enchanting, right? But there was no way of removing enchants, I thought, until I had a few good enchants. Actually, my first silk touch pick I had in a chest, and then I broke the chest like this, and the item is no longer enchanted. So I've been actually able to remove enchantments from items and enchant them again, which has been, oh my god, so great, because the amount of bad enchantments you get is unbelievable. These are my good enchantments, so I have the Fortune 3 finally. It took some time to get that, and I have another silk touch pick, as well as a good working pick, you know, Fortune 3 and picking 3. I got a Smite 5. You can actually get Smite 5, or like as well as I have Bane of Arthropods 5 on this one, and looting, as you can see, knockback. So you can get the 5 enchantments, which you can't get in normal Minecraft. So yeah, I've been spending a lot of time in here, in this very area, just standing here. Actually, we're at about 400 pigs, so let's do it. I've been standing here and waiting, and waiting for the pigs to spawn. Then I've gotten the love bucket, done that, and potion. Oh, I was a little bit early. And this is what happens when you have a lot of XP in your face. So silly. So I can't see anything, so you have to go around F5 mode. Okay, I can't. Okay, there you go. And to get all the pork chops in there you go. A ton of pork chops. And then I get a ton of XP. The thing with pigs though is that you don't get as much XP as with hostile mobs. So there are... I don't actually, even if I had like 1200 pigs I had at one point, I accidentally left the game running for a bit too far, a bit too long. I only got up to like level 17, I think, with 1200 mobs. I think we can actually see here, if I go into statistics, mob kills 40,000. So, yeah. It's been a few mob kills, and I am when you enchant this early version, you actually go up to enchant level 50, but that's quite high, and it takes forever to get up to that point, and most of the time you only get decent enchantments anyway. So I found a sweet spot is 35 for enchanting, actually. Oh, hello. With level 35, it takes quite a bit of time, but not nearly as much as level 50. And you can actually get, like, I got the Smite 5 and stuff, and other items like that with it. So it's great stuff. I've also built because I was running way back to my base, back and forth, and it's actually quite a trek to get up there, because these stairs are long ass stairs. So I actually made this as well, which is a minecart that goes all the way up into my storage room, or my like main hub here, which is great. I am using this all the time, and I have plans of decorating the inside of this tunnel with wool, you know, a rainbow vomit spiral going down and going through the whole thing. And because I had that thought, I actually started to make a wool farm as well, because, you know, in this version they don't spawn. The passive mobs they stopped spawning. They don't spawn anymore. Instead, they are always here, which means you can actually gather them and start coloring in their wool, you know, and stuff like that. Have them color coordinated. I thought, but apparently, see, all the sheeps I've sheared. This was a few days ago. The wool doesn't regrow when you shear them. So this doesn't work yet. So that tunnel will have to wait. I will make that rainbow vomit tunnel, but it'll have to be when I can actually, when these sheep regrow their wool, because right now they don't, which means I can't really farm them, which is too bad, you know. And also because I really need it for a few of these wools, mainly the brown wool here. If I don't have a brown sheep, I will never be able to get enough brown wool, like ever, because you can only get cocoa beans from dungeons, which I've been trying to find a lot of though, because I have big plans with, I want to, like, before I update to the next update, 1.9 point whatever, or maybe it's even Minecraft 1.0, you know, the release. I really want to have like a stack of spawners sitting in a chest so that I can use them in the future. And with that said, I only have 2 blocks on this. Okay, I need to fix the sign. They fell off here, a lot of the pennies. But I only have 2 blocks that have not been picked up here on the original Minecraft 1 beta 1.2 screen with all the blocks where I'm gathering them all. I even got the funny furnace because with Silk Touch you can actually get this burning furnace, which is actually kind of fun. But you can see I have the spawner here, but I need bedrock and I need sponge. Sponges don't spawn until the, you know, the temples underground. What? The temples, the water temples. And I will... Bedrock is... I know that you can get it as a block in a later version of Minecraft. Not yet. You can glitch it up and have it. Oh my god, the amount of pigs that spawn here. So I will be able to finish this, but we've got pretty far now, I think. I also have this fucking box of weird shit. Box of cursed items is what I should call it, because I have regular slabs, right? And if you put them on top of each other, you get a double stone slab, but that doesn't exist. This item has no name, and I am wondering if it is gonna turn into a block with the same ID in the future, or maybe it'll just disappear, or maybe it'll corrupt this world. We'll see. But I have this block right here, and it's weird and cursed. So I also have these two items, an axe and a pickaxe with fortune and silk touch on them. In case you're curious, they actually it's the silk touch that overrides the fortune. You don't get double like silk touched items. That would have been great, but no, unfortunately not. It's silk touch everything. There's also, as of recording this, there are only 3 types of leaves. It's the oak leaves, the spruce leaves, and the birch leaves, right? Can you stop freaking spawning? But I have 4 types of leaves here, so I am very curious to see when I update in the future and these get separate names, what all of these leaves are. Because here we have like I think this is the spruce, and that's the birch, and that's the oak. And I think these ones are like, yeah, I don't know what they are, but they don't exist really anywhere. You only get them if you silk touch trees, not if you share trees. I've also, this is not really important, but as you can see here, I've actually finished the cactus farm on one side, not on the other yet, but it's looking great, and it's generating a lot of freaking cactus, and this will be important later, you know, when I can actually get XP from burning cactus. This farm will actually be useful. Right now, it's really just a lag machine, and I love it. I love it so much. And I've also spruced the place up with leaves, because I can now actually place leaves without them decaying, and a bit of grass as well. But I have a dilemma which I want to work on right now, which is this minecart. I love this minecart, but sometimes I don't take the minecart way down. Sometimes I am out about over here. I've been over at the sheep and doing stuff, and then I've been coming down into the XP farm this way, right? And if I haven't, you know, ridden the minecart all the way down here, then there's no minecart here. It's over up there. So today I want to work on a system in which there are always one minecart here and one minecart there. And when I push this button and I go up, when I sit in this minecart and I go up, I want the minecart up there to come down. So there's always one minecart at each station, right? That is the plan. And to start this journey of always having minecarts at each respective station, I've actually made a road here parallel to the main road. I think this might actually be the easiest way of doing things. So it goes all the way up and all the way down, and I think after doing this, I think it should be pretty simple, right, to get a minecart to move. Because what we need is a detector rail, which we'll start with here. I think we put it actually right there. Might actually be a good place for it. Okay, let's put you down there. And I don't care for this tunnel looking good. I will fix that later. Right now I just want the function, right? So whenever I ride the minecart down here, I press this little guy, and I'm guessing that the redstone right here will turn on when there's a minecart on top, right? Yep, perfect. And when that happens, I want this guy to get power, which means I need a redstone torch right there. And I want to swap this junction. So let's see here. If I put torches right there. Okay, so that's the... I want to invert this thing. Okay, I actually made some stone bricks here to make the redstone not just sit on random blocks. So we want to invert you, which means we need a bit of a repeater right there, as well as a redstone torch right there. So this is the default state. So whenever I press this button, I want to go up, right? When I fix that. So this is the default state. If there's a minecart right here, I can just press this button and go up, right? Perfect. And when I press that button, I basically just want these two to invert for a small amount of time, because if they do, this turns on, so the empty minecart goes. Oh, why did... Oh, because I haven't wired you up. That's why. Hang on, I don't do that. And I think that should do it, right? Yeah. So this is default, and then when I press that, I want this to be turned on, because if it is, then this minecart that sits right here will go straight through here and go through the thing. And I think that's basically what we need from both sides, right? It shouldn't be too difficult. So I just need to wire this thing up with a little bit of a delay on this as well, I think, to make sure that if this is just a button press, can I make a button? Yeah, put it on the side here, to make sure that it has enough time to go past this point, which I think with a little bit of delay like I just placed on that right now, that should be enough, I think. So let's put the minecart back up here and see. Okay, I need to... I don't want the minecart running away as well, so I'm just... redstone! Let's just do this. This. And hopefully now, when I press this button, it goes over there, right? Yeah, perfect. So it doesn't need that long of a pulse. That should do it. Haha! I'm a genius. Okay, I think I've got it going now. So we have a redstone line going from the detector rail down into this block, into this repeater down here, and hooks up to the thing that we made before. So if I now... Alright, I need a torch there to invert that. That's why it was wrong. So now, if I put a minecart there, and I try riding the minecart from way up here, hopefully we should see the minecart down there on the right, on the left track right there. See, So let's hope it has moved. Okay, let's push you and go and go. And I see it move out of the way. Look at that. Did you see? Did you see it? It fucking. Oh no, it's gone forever. But that means it worked. Which I'm a fan. I like when things work. So we now have my cart down here, and whenever I go up, I will trigger the thing again. But that doesn't really do anything since there's no minecart there. That won't mess anything up. So that should be fine. Now I just need to make the same mechanism, but over here, so that the minecart can do a bit of a switcheroo right here. So let's try and make this. Okay, I think the timings might not be correct as of yet, but I think I am done. You can see that my cart went, and if I'm lucky, I'm gonna have to walk up to the top now. But if I am lucky enough, I made this correctly, this guy should now hit up here and sit right at the top, right? That's the one we did before, and hopefully that one is working. So let's hold our fingers. There it is. Hey, look. Good, good, good. It went down, and if I do this, I go down again. I'll try this again. I should see the minecart disappearing again. So we know that this thing works. I get the switch, and I have my minecart. Perfect. I can go down always, which is good. I'll have to wait now for that minecart to get up. It'll take a few seconds. Cross XP in the meantime. Ah, sweet experience. I think we have gathered quite a few pigs as well. No? Oh, I guess I haven't been in the spawn range. Okay, it should definitely be up by now, right? So, let's try and ride this thing up and see what happens, because I hit a pressure plate, or rather right there, I hit the thing. Ooh, did you see it? It whizzed past at precisely the right time. That was crazy, the timing on that. I like that. And hopefully then now... Hey, I did it! I did a thing with the redstone. So now I can always like just go up and down. Let's see if we can see this again, because it was very tight. Bam, right there, goes down. Oh my god. And honestly, because of how I've triggered this, I think I should be able to go down pretty quick, because I still haven't triggered the minecart down there to go up. I triggered that right here, right? So I probably am able to ride this up like pretty quick after it's taken off. As long as it had... Oh no. Okay, that time I was a bit too eager, apparently. So, going up, I need to... I can't just go up after I've gone down. Oh no. Now the minecart will come down. Damn it! But I'll do this. And... Right? Minecart should come down. Yeah. Okay, now there should be... Yeah, there we go. So, now... now I think we're set. So if I do this, I go down, we should be fine. Oh my god, I'm messing things up in such a horrible manner. So yeah, there we go, it goes. Perfect! Oh my god. Isn't it nice, buddy? Buddy old pal? And with that, I think I will bid you adieu for the time being, because you know it's been a great great episode. I think actually next time, because I am starting this Minecraft tutorial again, and I've probably we'll get a lot of new viewers which haven't seen the what I've actually built up until now. Everything might be new for you. I think I might have a little bit of a world tour next time, talking about the things and all of the updates and all of the weirdness that this world has, and you know, stuff like that. I think could be fun. But more about that next time. I'll see you then, and don't forget to do the thing with the dude, and always remember that the scoop the bap, you know? Ow, why? No.